You know how people always say, just another normal day? Well, I thought this one would be too, but it wasn't. My alarm went off at 6:47 a.m. That same annoying sound I've hated since forever. I hit snooze once, then again, then once more, because somehow 5 extra minutes always feels like salvation. When I finally got up, the sunlight was already flooding through the blinds. For a second, I thought about skipping the day entirely. But life doesn't work that way, does it? So I dragged myself out of bed, stumbled into the kitchen, and started making coffee, that one ritual that somehow keeps me sane. The smell filled the air, warm, bitter, alive. I stood there, staring into the steam, scrolling through my phone as notifications kept popping up. Bills due, messages unread, reminders of everything I hadn't done yet. I sighed and took that first sip. For a moment, everything was quiet. Just me, the coffee, and the sound of my tired heartbeat. I told myself, maybe today will be fine. But deep down I knew it probably wouldn't be. I got in my car, late as usual. Traffic was a nightmare. There was this one guy driving 20 in a 40 zone, and of course he had to be in front of me. I tried to stay calm, but my bagel was falling apart in one hand. Coffee was spilling in the other, and the red light just wouldn't turn green. The radio host was saying something about how you're in control of your happiness. I laughed out loud. Yeah, sure, tell that to my rent. But then, as I sat there stuck in traffic, I noticed a little kid on the sidewalk. He looked right at me and waved. Just like that. No reason. Just pure, innocent energy. I waved back, and for some reason it actually made me smile. That tiny, random moment felt like the first good thing in days. When I got to work, it was the same old chaos. Emails piling up, my boss already pacing around with that "who messed up this time" face. The lights above buzzed so loud it almost sounded like stress had its own soundtrack. Coworker Ashley walked by and asked, "How's life?" And of course, I gave the same answer everyone gives. Good, it's busy, which really means I'm exhausted. But pretending I'm fine, I spent most of the morning staring at the computer screen, typing, deleting, pretending to look productive. By lunchtime, I wasn't even hungry, just tired. I scrolled through Instagram while eating a cold sandwich, watching people post their perfect lives, beach photos, new cars, smiling faces, and I wondered, does anyone actually feel as happy as they look online? The afternoon dragged on until my phone buzzed. It was Mom calling. I picked up, expecting the usual, "Did you eat? Call your uncle sometime." But her voice sounded softer today. She said, "I just wanted to tell you, I'm proud of you." And for a moment I couldn't say anything. It's strange how 3 simple words can cut through all the noise of your day and remind you that you're doing okay even when you don't feel like it. After that call, everything felt a little lighter. Work was still stressful, but I wasn't drowning anymore. Sometimes all it takes is one voice to pull you out of your head. When I finally clocked out, I didn't go straight home. No headphones, no distractions. Just the sound of my own footsteps and the city breathing around me. The sky looked beautiful, a soft orange fading into pink, like the world was apologizing for being hard on me all day. I passed couples laughing, a man playing guitar near a bench, a little girl chasing pigeons. And for once, I didn't feel like I was just surviving. I felt alive, like I was part of something again. Stopped by this small coffee shop I love, the kind of place that smells like cinnamon and nostalgia. The barista spelled my name wrong again, Brian instead of Ryan. I smiled. It didn't matter. I sat by the window watching people pass by, each of them lost in their own little world, each carrying stories I'd never know, and I thought, some smiling, some struggling, some pretending to be okay, but all of us still moving forward. When I finally got home, it was dark. The silence felt heavier than usual, but somehow comforting. I took off my shoes, sat on the couch, and scrolled through my phone again. Same faces, same posts, same noise. But I stopped for a second, and I thought about that kid waving, about Mom's voice saying she was proud, about the sunset, about that misspelled coffee cup. And suddenly, the day didn't feel wasted anymore. Maybe life isn't about chasing something bigger. Maybe it's about noticing the little things, the small, ordinary moments that quietly hold everything together. I keep waiting for happiness to arrive, when maybe it's been sitting right next to us the whole time. In the laughter of a stranger, the voice of someone who loves us, the smell of fresh coffee, or the feeling of just being alive. So yeah, maybe today wasn't perfect. But maybe that's what made it beautiful. Because real life isn't perfect. It's messy. It's complicated. It's full of missed alarms, wrong turns, and tiny moments that somehow mean everything. And as I lay in bed that night, I smiled to myself and thought, yeah, this was a good day after all. This was a day in my real life. Thanks for listening to my story. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear about the small moments in your day. Leave a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more real stories. Take care.